Ortiz. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that why? Okay. Well, perfect. I'm gonna... Mm. Oh my god, I'm gonna hate that. Please check the video resolution. Ah, even on normal, it still sucks. Let's quickly... We'll let people just, you know, flow in for a second. That actually is probably not gonna be that long. If you could hear me say something. We're gonna see how long that works. How much time am I looking at? I'll give people another 5 minutes to flow in. I mean, I seriously doubt anyone will show up. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. We'll see. Yo. Wait. This is like that time that like I throw up that screen and say, "Hey, I'll be right back," or not be right back. Shoot, what am I thinking of? Oh yeah, the stream hasn't started. That's what I'm thinking of. We're gonna see how far back the latency is right now. Oh, hey, Kobo's. Well, I don't know if you're here, Kobo, or not, but hey. We're kind of, oh yeah, concurrent viewers. I think so. I think you're here. We're gonna give people about 4 more minutes to flow in before I start. I plan on just playing on a single player world and just chilling, because there's a couple things I just want to chat about. Well, I could be yawning now. I got stuff to do. I got a stream to run. Can't be yawning. Should be able to close all these. We might even um I might even end up playing Left 4 Dead. Just depends on how I'm feeling, you know? I'm yawning a lot. I need that push to talk. I Average watch time 17. That's better than nothing. Oh god. So many things to look at. So many. What was I gonna look at? Alright. So another about 30 would be 5. Okay, so 47. Got it. Got it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna catch up on some people's. Playbacks 2. Ah! Ah! I click back and everyone's there. And by that I mean 2 people. Still, I didn't expect people. Oh my god. You guys are freaking me out. Oh no. You guys can hear the clickety clack of the keyboard. How dare you? Let's see what you did, Tide. Alright, well, I'm gonna get started. Well, now you have people to deal with. I know. That's such a pain. I have a new. Oh, just you. I don't think I need cheats on, to be honest. I don't think I need to do any of this. There's so much new stuff that, like, it's so weird. Yo, those are all base game? Or I didn't. Oh my god. We're just gonna do default. I forgot to finish naming this. As for what you said, Luke, here. I do appreciate it, Ty, though. Maybe not. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna have to text some responses to you guys because like it's not gonna be so I'm going to and so what in a second setback, which sucks. But you know. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm still in my maid dress. Okay. I didn't expect that. I'm gonna put this in the background just so. Well, it's nice being here for only 2 minutes, but I'm gonna get back to climb. I is it still? Oh, it might help if I'm actually with the stream. I think so. I think what the problem was I was just yeah. I think it was just me generating the world is all. I think it's gonna kind of smooth out now. We're gonna hope so. If not, here the only thing that should be using Wi-Fi now. Okay, wait and see that. You know, thinking about it, it might be. I wonder if this is the problem. What was I? Excuse me. Uh, we're, just tell me if it's any better now. Because if it's not a good stream, I'll figure out. I'll play some easier to run game or something. Because I think it might just be playing Minecraft without Optifine is causing problems. I think it might be a performance on my computer part, not necessarily the Wi-Fi. It might be the Wi-Fi though. You never know. Oh, oh, oh my God! I'm sorry. I forgot to do this. Music. Okay, maybe we turn that down. Okay, maybe we turn that down just a bit more. Okay. We'll do 40%. Now I have to have everything back up. Alright, alright. I hope it's running smoothly because if there's crackles in my voice and such, we're gonna have a serious problem. Because this stream is supposed to be, well, a lot of it's just supposed to be me chatting about things. So if I can't chat about things, then, or if I can't chat about things and get it all smooth and not glitchy at all, then we're gonna have problems. It might actually give me one more thing. I'm gonna quickly just see. Okay, so it says my voice is capturing just fine, so it might not. Hopefully, it's not that. And I have to freaking do that. Okay. Oh, night died. I hope you have a good night. I'm trying to multitask. I swear, I need to get a moderator and all to talk for me. And then the problem with that is, if I did, I would want everyone to be a moderator. Oh, is that a bee? Is that a bee? Did I hear a bee go buzz? Okay, so we won't chop this tree down. Right? My skin is still... It may have a little bit of art issues on the back, but it's supposed to be because apparently I'm too big for it. Which is not true. I fit it just fine in real life. Oh, there's my crafting table. Is there a cave nearby by chance? I feel like that's still too loud. I don't know. Just tell me if any of the sounds are too loud, because for me, the breaking flowers is way too loud. I guess I might as well start talking about things before I completely forget that that's what basically this whole stream was about. Um, so where am I gonna start? Where? I want to have some general. What is it? Okay. Eat bee munch. No, not the bee. All right. Catch up with people. I was reading my iffy notes. So I guess let's start with the past. More of where I've been. You know, I could just turn this into a video. Oh well. Um, I know I haven't posted for a bit, and that's been probably not surprising. If you know me, that's not surprising whatsoever. I do need to continue posting the Resident Evil series because I'd like to finish that. I almost want to restart it, but not start or don't continue recording it until I'm back where I was, and just do a kind of catch-up video and then get it back into it. That's just kind of an idea I have. If I don't do that, I'll just continue posting from the old ones, and there's just going to be like a 3-month gap in the recording dates. But you'll hear a little more depressed night, and then like the next video would be like a super positive, upbeat person. I need to continue watching your coffee talk thingy. I need to continue posting the coffee talk thingy. Well, that's another series I need to continue. I don't think I really need to continue the... Oh, what's it called? The mod pack? Oh, shut up, cow. I'm sorry, cow. That's not exactly what I meant to make, but okay. But I think I don't need to continue the mod pack thing, but I'd like to give an update, which I got a rough rundown of what the mod pack is going to be right now. I just need to now start getting into the nitty gritty, which is the less fun part, to say the least. So yeah, I haven't been posting for a bit. I don't know. It's a bit saddening, at least on my part, because I really like I like playing games, and I like sharing experiences and such. But it's like, I don't know if it bothers you guys, I guess, as much as it bothers me. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I just decided tonight I would do a stream trying to explain everything and catch up on everything. That, or, of course, a video. One of the two. I guess I just didn't want another video saying, I'm going to change this and this and try this and this and then not do it. Because I don't like that. I like to show results when I say I'm going to do something, not the same old, same old. Then again, I might be a little bit too hard down on myself. So, yeah, I haven't been posting. I got a little caught up with work for a little while. I was working my butt off, and then it ended up being, we finally got more managers. Well, I more got sick to a point where I don't want to say I couldn't work, because I feel I could have. But it was such a pain to even, like, get up that I didn't want to work. I was like, I will not be able to get anything done. And I don't want that. I want to feel like I'm getting paid what my hourly wage is. Also, hi Flamin'. It's good to see you. I'm in the Halloween Hydra. So yeah, I was sick and how COVID works and all that. I'm not here to try and bog down the mood or anything with that whole thing, but with how it works, I couldn't return back to work for 2 weeks basically. So I stayed at home. I caught up with people, which was actually a real fun time. Um, guys would probably know because I chatted to a lot of you. And then there's also the streams I missed of Sparky, which was my own fault. Mainly because I'm gonna be honest, I got distracted with Skyrim. I've been watching this new person play it, and it just has got me back into wanting to play it, and so I started playing it again, and I stopped watching the streams because I couldn't focus on both because I just love Sparky streams that much. And so I was like, well, I need to play because I want to get far in that game. Believe it or not, I've never beaten that game. I don't think I've gotten past the first, like, you talk to the Greybeards, you find the horn, and then bloody blah blah, you end up finding that the horn is stolen. You talk to the person who stole it. You hunt down your first dragon with her, and that's it. I think that's about as far campaign-wise as I've gone. I've explored a lot, but I've just, like, I haven't campaign-wise done a lot. And there's a lot that I want to learn and such. So, I kind of want to try and beat it, or at least get much, much farther in that game, because I've been watching 2 different people play it. And they're both, well, one's not technically farther, but that's because he's playing on Legendary mode, and I'm only playing on Depth, which is the mode before that. And I'm also playing modded, so it's slightly different. Do you things. I do think I maybe should get in the habit of doing more stuff, more me stuff, unless someone said I need to have more of I need to figure out a home work balance, or a home life work balance. Or was it life work balance? I don't know. Basically, they were saying is I work all the time because I'm a workaholic. I like to work. It just helps me not have to ponder things I don't want to ponder about. And they think I do it too much and I need to have more time to myself, and I'm like, but I don't have a life to go back to. I don't, like, yeah, I can talk to friends and that's great and all, but, like, what else am I supposed to do? I'll play a game for a little while, but eventually I'll just get bored of it. Why I like working so much is because I can, like, usually what ends up happening with a game is I play it so much I get bored of it. And like Minecraft, for instance, I could play Minecraft for hours and hours on end. And then eventually I would call it a night, and I'd wake up, and then I would end up playing Minecraft the next day for hours and hours. And then I would get burnt out, you know, of my creativity, and I would go back to bed. Blah, blah, blah. And I would keep doing that. And eventually, I assume... there's the Minecraft music I wanted. But that's why I believe I got burnt out on games a lot, is because I played them so much that I never gave enough time. An epic game night. Like an epic... I know this isn't what you mean, but I read it as an epic game night, as in like a night where I play games. That'd be great. Maybe I should do that. I don't think I should really think about it too much right now, but maybe in the future. Me and my brothers are actually starting to try and do that every Saturday, which is pretty cool. Maybe I could record some funny clips from that. The problem is, me, it gets pretty interesting with me and my brothers, to say the least. You see not so kid-friendly night come out on those times. Um, but yeah, I essentially part of the reason why I like work a lot is just because it gives me more time. Oh, that is what you meant. Oh, cool. Well, perfect. It just gives me a lot of time with working, a lot of time to like fully enjoy a game because I'm not constantly playing hours and hours on end and getting burnt out really quick. I'm giving it time for my mind to refresh and think of new things to do in it and jump right back into it. Um, I know I got off topic real quick, but that is an idea. It's just that maybe I should focus a bit more on me, which kind of leads me to my current position in life. Yeah, there are probably some questions about the past and things I was doing. Oh, hey Quincy, didn't expect you to actually pop in. I guess I didn't expect anyone to pop in. But yeah, if there's any more past questions, you can ask them and I'll answer them and probably go on a rant. That's this whole stream. And this is why I chose just to play Minecraft, is because I thought it would be a very easy game to just chillax and talk while doing kind of mindless tasks in a way. And showing you guys kind of how I go about things when I play Minecraft. What a nice word. I mean, you've heard me say biscuit, right? Son of a biscuit? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty... I'm sorry. But on to the next thing. So, my current life, or my current position, is... I'm getting less hours at work. Not because I want to, per se. Like I said, I'm a workaholic, and I'd love to continue playing. But it's more of because I, oh yeah, ring that bell, everyone. What was I saying? Yes, I have less hours at work, not because I want to, because of course I would work probably till the day I die. But it's more of because we finally have an adequate amount of people management working. I mean, to be honest, we have half of our staff is management. No, a third of our staff is management. Like, that's actually kind of ridiculous because we just haven't been able to recruit that many people to work where I work, which is fine, I guess. And that will help me because right now I'm a part-time support lead, so I don't get as many, like I get, apparently at max I'm supposed to be getting 20 hours a week, and yet I've been working sometimes up to 50-hour weeks. Like, I'm used to working long shifts. But now that we have a full crew, that's starting to die down. Like today, I work tomorrow. I worked today. I worked yesterday morning. And I work Saturday. So what I'm saying is I have Friday off. What I'm going to do Friday, I don't know. But I have Friday off. And next week, I don't work like half the week. And that's how it's going to be for a little while, my manager told me. Because, well, they don't need me as much. Like, really, I'm more of to just give... Oh, well, that's unpleasant. Sir, you didn't even hiss. Like, how is that fair? Oh my god. You didn't even hiss. 3-block fall scares me more than Creeper. Was I saying again? Yeah, so they don't need me as much. I'm more of just to make sure that people don't overwork themselves and give people breaks, like if they need a day off and such. If that isn't scheduled in, they might say, "Hey, Jojo, can oh shit." Well, you guys know my nickname. I'm sorry. Oh well. But they might say, can I get some advice? Yeah, advice. What is it about, Sparky? Because I can give advice on practically everything. Finally got Discord yesterday. Yeah, congrats, Flyman. I'm glad to be able to chat with you now. I'm just waiting for you guys to realize that I said my nickname. You're all gonna be like, oh my god, we know him. What if I was a female? And I just had this deep of a voice? I think that'd be kind of cool. Lots unpleasant. Oh. That's such a thing you'd say. I love it. Discord, my beloved. I guess. I don't think I really need a shield. I think I'll just keep torches in the offhand. I'd like to organize my inventory a bit, I guess. I got a lot of cobble. Boink. And then the rest of that we'll do with other things. We'll wait for that. That's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll head up to the surface here in a second, because I need to get some food anyways. I'm probably gonna fish, to be honest. That's just what I do. I might bridge over there, in fact. You Bizarre Adventure, that's actually where I get the nickname from, to be honest. Oh, that's a sheep breaking things. But yeah, that's where I get the nickname from. Like you were spot on. They were like, you were so like Jonathan Joestar. Like you're so nice and you're always like a gentleman. Like because I with those friends at least, I would talk about like if I ever had an evil nemesis, if they died, I would reanimate them and be like, one last fight for honor, you know. Like I would also I would visit their funeral and I would be there being like, yeah, I'd probably end up paying for their funeral, to be honest. I'd be like, this man was an amazing man. Like we had so many fights and like we argued and blew things up on occasion when we fought. But this man is a good person. Anyway, I met a person 2 Fridays ago and I think what do I do? I'll get back to the JoJo thing here in a second. We got serious thing. Can you do the JoJo poses? No, I cannot do the JoJo poses. I actually don't even know half of them. Or any of them. I know, I think Dio, and that's about it. But he's not rude. He's part of the JoJo family, but he's also not a JoJo. It's weird. But I met a person 2 Fridays ago, and I think I like him. Hi, Kiwi. To be honest, so I go about dating differently. I can't. I don't even know what you're referring to, Suno, but I will say I'm not sweet because I'm not. I've talked about this. Even people at work are now calling me sweet. Like I don't know how you guys did it, but I'm upset. Because now they're calling me sweet and I hate it. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Sparky guys, for you. So how I go about dating is when I date someone, it's more of me getting to know them. I don't automatically, I'm like, oh my god, I have a girlfriend now. It's like, I'm getting to know this person. So if you go about it that way, I would say just, you know, get to know them. Actually, I'd say literally just get to know. Just talk, see if you have the same, if you have stuff in common, what you might dislike. It's fine if you don't actually have anything in common. Like, I think a lot of people stress on that. And well, and I hate to get into relationships on my end because I'm narcissistic and all, apparently. My first girlfriend, we had a lot in common, but there was also a problem in that eventually you'll just run out of things to do, you know? when you have too much in common with someone, ow. Sure, I don't even know where you're at. Are you down there? Where you shoot? Yeah, you're down there. The amount of people are calling you shooting. No, it's not. This is one of those cases where, if everyone says it, it's not. It's true. It's not the case. There's actually something about that. It was like, keep telling yourself. That's part of the reason why some books say keep telling yourself that you're happy when you want to be happy. Because eventually it's supposed to be, like, eventually you're supposed to believe it. Because that's just how stuff works. That's how your mind kind of works. It doesn't always mean that's going to work. And especially if you're doing it in a grudgingly way, it's probably not going to work. Or if you really are trying hard not to be happy, it won't. But if you say, I'm happy, and you try and think positive thoughts one day, and you keep doing that, eventually you might stop saying you're happy because you're happy. You don't need to tell yourself. Anyways, that's why they say opposites. Yeah, opposites. Like, how I see it is, if I'm with someone for so long, yes, having a lot in common is cool because you agree on a lot of things. But one of the most distinct things that I loved about my first relationship. No, well, I wish you the best of luck, Flayman, with your homework. But one of the things that I loved about my first relationship was she told me, look, we may be dating and all, but that does not mean I'm always going to agree with you. If you're wrong, if I think you're wrong, I am going against you. I won't agree with you just because I'm dating you. And I won't think you're right in all this. If you're wrong, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to put you in your place so you know you're wrong. And I'm like, I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, to be honest, it's kind of weird when you first hear it, but when you think about it, it kind of settles in your mind, and you're like, that actually makes sense. Like, I don't want to say I'm right when I'm wrong. I'd rather be proven wrong and understand that I'm wrong. I want to know why I'm wrong. I want to know how I can fix it, and so I can eventually be correct, because us as humans, I'm narcissistic a lot, and also want to be, not wrong. At least I feel. I don't think anyone wants to be wrong all the time. And I tend to also be really stubborn and hard-headed, so being wrong is something kind of difficult for me to get over with, but a lot of people don't actually experience that, because it doesn't become a problem until, as you really know me. And even then, when it comes with friends, I try not to argue, and I usually side with them really soon. This is sinkhole. But where this was relating back to what you wanted advice on. So yeah, if you liked this person, I'm gonna be honest, I would just try chatting with them just a bit more. It doesn't even have to be every day, but whenever you get the chance, just talk to them a bit. Kind of, I guess, get to know them more. And if you thinking you like them isn't true, I think you'll find that out soon. Oh, the rain left. I swear, so many Minecraft players hate the rain. They're like, it's noisy, it's horrible, it looks horrible. I'm like, I love it. I love just sitting back, fishing on a day that it rains, and just chilling. Where was I? But yeah, and if you continue just, what if the ground tried to eat you? I think I'd just be like, well, hello there. Hello there, ground. Okay, so we have a birch forest and a taiga. I don't even know where I'm going to settle. There's a spot back there that I'm thinking I might settle on. But yes, if you talk to the person, I feel eventually it will get to a point. Hate it until they change the sound. Oh. I forgot they even did that in the first place. You know, I want a black bed. And maybe some extra black wool, just because. These sheep are so generous. Every one of them gave me 3 wool. I love you guys. Thank you. You know, I'm not even cheering you more than I have to. I just wanted to cheer you guys once. I'm so thankful that they all gave me 3 wool. I might not. Well, actually, I could do 2 double beds. So the first room has the master bedroom has a double bed, and then the spare bedroom has a double bed. Ooh, that'd actually be really cool. As if this turns into like a series where I occasionally invite guests on. That's not a bad idea. Oh my god, thoughts are brewing. This sounds inspiring with the Minecraft music with the background. That's actually why I wanted it. Well, not for it to be inspiring, but just because I wanted music, and I haven't heard the Minecraft soundtrack, the normal Minecraft soundtrack, in a while. I miss it. It's nice. Nice skin. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, the back, yeah, it's supposed to be ripping because I'm too big for it apparently, but this is my Minecraft skin. Back to where we were. See, I get so off topic. I'm like trying to read all you guys and at the same time. Yeah. So Sparky, I would talk to the person. No, squid! No! No! Well, there goes Tam. Tam was a good squid. Tam, I don't know what I want to do with your snacks. Where is that? Yes. Bedroom. Never bothered making one. Man, our subject's so good. Yeah, should I just shut up for like half an hour and just let the Minecraft music play? I swear, my brother, he's playing Starbound, if you've ever played it. And I love Starbound, it's great. But I feel like it says he's snoozing. And I feel it's because he, as just a joke, I was gonna message him and say, hey, listening to the Starbound soundtrack to fall asleep. Or just the Starbound noises, because even hearing the ship engine is kind of soothing, to be honest, if you have that kind of... So what on the nickname? A corpse was made? I'll get back to that. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, but yeah, I just recommend for the final time, I'm not getting distracted. I would recommend talking with the person. Oh, I tried M for map. That doesn't work in this. And just you'll know. You'll find out whether you like the person or not. In that way, I can't say that's what I've always done, because when I dated people, I'm gonna let you guys on a little secret that's partially a family secret, is we tend to date people, our mother says we're golden hearted, because we tend to date people whether we actually like them in the same way or not. Because that's just how we are. Like, I used to date people just because it made them happy. And I liked seeing them happy, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know. I just tried to convince myself, eventually I'm going to like them, right? Like, that's how I thought of it. And let me tell you, that wasn't really the case. On a lot of them. It was like, I tried dating them and then realized, you know, they're great and all, but they're not my person. They're not who I want to be with. So I felt bad whenever I had to end relationships like that. Like, it was never a fun time. And I try not to do it anymore. Ooh, nice neck snap there. Because it's like it's hard to describe, but it's like being too honest with people. So when I ask you, does this dress look good on me? What they might want to hear is, yes, it does. But you might think, no, it doesn't. I think you don't look that great in it. But you tell them that, and they're like, wow, you know, that was really rude. It's kind of like that. You don't want to be mean. You're trying to be nice, but you just accidentally are mean. That's how I was for a while. Except with when I did date people, it was I tried to get to know them because I'd try and like them by getting to know them. I'd be like, oh, what are their interests? What do they like? Is it the same as me? Soggy pork chop. I'll eat this soggy pork chop. No, torch. But I don't do it anymore because that's also, like I said, it's not a good way of doing things, and half the time it didn't turn out well, and I feel bad for when it didn't. Um, Plus, it didn't help that a lot of them didn't. Well, not a lot of them, but some of them didn't want to date for the same reasons I did. Like, I want to get to know you. I want to have someone I could chat with, someone I can hang out with, someone that I can like trust, and then also kiss because that's just what teenagers did. Um, and some of them were just like, I just want to have a boyfriend so I can say I have one. I'm like, well, that doesn't really work out with me because that's not what I want. I don't care if you say I'm your boyfriend. Like, that's fine. I'm not gonna be hurt, or I'm not gonna say you can't be saying this around certain people because I believe that you're as equal to me as I am equal to myself. You deserve to be able to do whatever you want. I just have a few requests that if you could follow would be great. Tom, no. Tom and Tam. Ah, man, here I am talking about myself again. I didn't want that to happen. Well, not about relationships. I felt like it would bore you guys, so I wasn't planning on it, and here I am. Really, I was going to say I'm waiting for the daytime and then realize I can make a bed. I'm just being a silly goober at this point. It's actually a really nice list to draw. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, what you do want is more. Yeah, but at the time, I was kind of like, I wanted to be whatever people needed me to be, not what I wanted to be. And I was like that until about 2 years ago. Because, oh, bye, Kiwi. I didn't even see that until now. Oh, sad days. What's this thing? Yeah, because, so a long time ago, when I was roughly 7 or 8, is my rough age on when I think it is, I decided to change who I was as a person and like drastically change. I started I started going with not telling my family things, not telling my classmates. I'm gonna say, yeah, they were friends, but they're not like the kind of friends that you would trust and hang out with. They're just the friends you see around and help on the occasional basis, or like when it says let's do a group project, you're like, oh yeah, I want that dude on my team. It's like those friends. And it ended up changing my life pretty drastically for the rest of it. And I could say I was like that for I think half of my life now. I was like that until thousands of years ago, and I was like, how old are you? Oh, I mean, it could be 1,000 years ago. You guys don't know. When I was 8, could be like 3 million years ago. I do mention that I die and come back to life a lot. What was I saying? Yeah, so a while ago, I decided to change and become more. I wanted to be independent, to put simply. I wanted to be not all about myself, but I didn't want to have to ask for help. I wanted to be pretty self-sufficient. I wanted to be there for other people, which kind of got me into the mindset of dating people who liked me just because it made them happy. It's like, I don't care for my own happiness. I'll be whatever they want me to be. That's what I'm going to do in life. It's kind of what I thought. Man, I don't think I've really opened up about this to practically anyone the way I am right now. And a lot of it still affects me till this day. I mean, there's still a lot that I don't tell. Like, one of the first changes that I started was not telling family a lot of things, just any important things. Not caring about myself as much, not caring what I wanted, which kind of differs. Like, if you asked my family, they wouldn't believe that because they know I can be very picky on a lot of things and like to do my own things a lot of the time. But that's also because I distance myself from my family and it's not on the same level. It's kind of weird. Um, but I did a lot of things. I built like an inner honor system in a way, kind of like a caste system, but based on honor, not to base your classes off of, and that kind of like that would help me under more better understand people I can trust, people I can't. So take for instance, a normal person, I would put, as standard. I'd say, okay, understandable. Have a nice day. You too, Flamin'. Um, I would have a normal person would be put higher up than I would. I put myself down a lot because I'm like there's so many imperfections with me, to put simply, and I wanted to fix all those because I also kind of got into the that was when I believe it's not, but it was around a time that I wanted to kind of get into bionics and being like the perfect person. That was another idea behind it. It was just I wanted to be exactly what people needed. Oh, hey, creeper. Can you come over here? Um, and so I ended up, you know, trying to round out a lot of things. I wanted to be with thinking that I might end up having people hate me in the future and want to track me down. I wanted to cut ties with a lot of things so that they couldn't track me down as easily. One of them being family was actually one of the biggest reasons why I stopped being so close to my family and why I distanced myself off a lot. Is because I'm like, I don't want to end up, one, putting them in danger, and two, ending up being tracked down and having to say, like, if they threatened my family, have to say, hey, that's not gonna get me, and like then they end up killing my family and then end up, you know, just having to continue on with my life knowing that you kind of caused that. That got dark real quick. This is where I'm planning to build my tower, by the way. Just trying to change the subject. But now that I look at it, it might be better for a castle, I think, because you could build the walls around here. Maybe put a tower here, for instance. Build some walls. Build some walls. Maybe put a tower right here, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with here, but I might figure something out. Maybe put a window up on one of these. But this is a good spot. It also has a pretty good range of everything around me. I'm gonna stop talking about the subject. If you have any questions about it, about my past, go for it. But there's a lot behind it, and there's been one person that I've actually like opened up entirely about it, and I'm fine with opening up for you guys if you want. I just, you gotta ask me questions so I'll stay on topic and I won't keep diverging off or digressing and not staying on topic. Um, Now everyone's getting to the point where, yeah, make a castle after all. Yeah, everyone's catching up to the tower thing. Um, where was I? Yes, wanting to make people happy. So for a long time, I was like that, and until about 2 years ago or so, I actually got to a point where I was fed up with it. With my first girlfriend, or I guess my first relationship, whatever you want to say, I was constantly in like in a conflict with myself, where I was thinking, why like you want to be perfect. You want to be what everyone wants you to be, but you also are drifting off with this one person, and you're being who you want to be through that. Like you're showing, they're seeing you, and they like it. They enjoy being around you and all. And I was like, and this was actually one of our sadder discussions that we had, is like, I was bothered by it because I wanted to be exactly what she wanted me to be, but I didn't want to be myself in a way. And she's like, but I want you for yourself, and it's hard to be around you and like you for something when you're not yourself, and the reason why I started liking you. Something lighter. Favorite bakery food thing? Cake, brownie. I'm gonna be honest. As of recently, like, I can't have candy, which I'm saying because it's so sweet and it kind of fits in. And I haven't actually been able to eat a lot of sweet things as much. A knight protects a castle, and a castle protects a knight. I mean, that's kind of how I lived my life. Someone elegantly put it, be a tower. And, of course, to make sure that you're an impenetrable tower, you can't have windows, and you can't have doors. And so you're just stuck in a dark column, basically, all by yourself, so that you don't have any vulnerability or weaknesses, which was one of my points, is I didn't want to be weak. I wanted people to be able to rely on me whenever they needed me, and not be, someone be able to backstab me because they know I'm afraid of gummy worms or something. But anyways, back to Sunny Brighter. Man, I really take things south real quick. Quincy, you would know this from earlier. Well, you wouldn't know why, but I mentioned it. I'm just gonna list my favorite of them because it's harder to say what I like specifically. Like cake, I like dirt cake. And specifically, if you can, instead of... So dirt cake is Oreo crumbs and chocolate pudding. You concern me, my dear. Yeah, I concern a lot of people. And this is only the tip of the iceberg. This is only like the depressing stuff that everyone doesn't want to hear. It gets to a more psychotic state with practically anything else. Or I guess more the deeper you go down. So, if this concerns you, I'm really fear for you being a close friend to me. It's alright. I won't let you know anything you really don't want to know. So, you were gonna say something about it earlier? Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure out what you meant about it. Yeah, no, I just get that nickname. Oh, I know why you're talking about it. I get that nickname because I had a bunch of friends about, sometime in, like, my start of high school year. And they all called me JoJo because they all thought I was like Jonathan Joestar. And they're like, you're a lot like Jonathan Joestar. You're not only a gentleman to a lot of people, you're really nice, and you always want to do what's right. Little did they know, they were also, they also called me, well, some of them called me a serial killer because I could be very psychotic at times. Psychotic sounding, more of. Because I know how to break things down to a point where it's, well, to a point where most people don't want to hear, because I take all the emotion out, I take all the nonsense, all the sugarcoating, all the extra drama and all that, and I break it down. And I even thought about that this morning. I was like, there are two things you can get from me. You can either get what you probably want to hear, and, the stuff that actually sounds like I'm a human being, or you can hear me talk as if, like, just break down the situation. You might say... Actually, I'm trying to think of an example, because it's easier just to do an example. But I can't think of any. But I know emotions get in a lot of people's ways, which is why a long time ago I started blocking them out and not listening to a lot of them because I found them a waste of time. Which I know is kind of hurtful to say, and I apologize for all of you who think differently. I totally respect your opinions. I won't lie, I do miss some of them. It really brings more life to life that you can't get any other way. So, and I kind of wish that I don't wish that I didn't do it, because I don't have regrets, and I actually like the person I am today, but I do think life would have been far different had I done that differently. But I tend to break things down to what, well, in my mind at least, tend to break things down to what is the problem and the solutions in a way. Think of it as a mathematical problem. You might have a problem that's 10 plus 2 equals 12 divided by 3 equals 4. That's how I will see it. Someone might say 10 plus 2x equals y divided by 4 equals x, or equals z. I'm like, you're adding in too much nonsense. I tend to take all the variables out and just put in the actual numbers, the facts, the statistics, however you want to say it. I tend to materialize things. I tend to be very realistic at times. I know. I'm sorry if this isn't what you want to hear, and if it's not, you can tell me, and I'll bring it to a brighter subject. Actually, I wanted to continue talking about the pastries. I'm having deep conversation with Maya at the moment. I'm enjoying this. I know what I'd rather hear. The breaking it down thing, it can be helpful and hostage. Yeah, but the problem is a lot of people don't want to hear that, because a lot of times I'll end up being like, yeah, do you understand that you're wrong though? And people don't want to hear that. People want to hear, oh, you're right, but have you tried this? Like, I really can't think of any examples that are fair. I don't want to talk about anyone, and I don't want to bring work into it either. But there are a lot of times where it's just problematic. It's over problematic, and I don't understand why sometimes people do it, but at the same time I do. I can't fully understand it because I lack what causes that in a lot of cases. Like drama, I stopped caring for drama a long time ago. I told anyone I was friends with, anyone that I dated, I was like, look, if you hear something about me, and you even, just care to know if that's right or wrong, talk to me. Ask me, is this true? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll tell you, yes, I did say that, or no, I don't. Like, do you think biscuit's a bad word? Yes, I do. I think I shouldn't say biscuit, at least when it comes in front of, or comes after the phrase son of. So if you don't think that's, if you don't believe that that's true, then come ask me that, and I'll be like, yeah, no, I think that is. Probably in a joking sense, but still. I think I actually want to move this up. I want to make this bigger than usual. I don't usually, you'll know real quickly, I don't make large builds. I make very, very tiny builds. Or tiny compared to what other people do. Which is part of the reason why I want to do this, just to give people a little bit of an insight. But I'm going to try and branch out a bit, because I want to make a full-on keep bigger than the one I did last time. I think the only way this can look good, well, if I do that, then I can do something like that. Instead of 3, or instead of 5, go 3. But that'll end up breaking into the farm, and I'd like to have this farm space. So, no, I'm going to have to shrink this down. But yeah, a lot of people just don't want to hear that, because either they don't want to improve, or they don't want to be told they're wrong. Like, I will break it down as far down to the facts as I can. I will take drama out. I will take emotions out. If you say this one person called your name and you want to know my advice on what to do with it, I'd say ignore them. You know, they're starting useless drama that doesn't need to happen. Or if you said, me and so got into a fight. Let's say me is Salon and I guess me being you would be Salon and the other person is Carista. We'll do Carista. And you say Salon said, you know, Carista is Carista isn't doing her work correctly. You know, Carista keeps not doing what she's supposed to when she's supposed to and ends up, you know, coming in late every single day. And it's causing problems. And then you might be like, well, yeah, and on top of that, you know, Carista did blah, 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 and said so-and-so about me. And now this is actually a really minor case. But I'd listen to Salon and be like, okay, you know, I'd get that side of the story. And then I'd go to Carista. If I really, you know, want to figure this out and want to fix it, I'd be like, Carista, you know, over the past few days, what have you been doing? You know, what, like, have you said anything about Salon or any of this? And I'd hope I'm on a good enough relationship with both of them that I can figure this out. And that they'll tell me the honest truth. I know that's not the case. Because, of course, emotions and us as humans are always going to step in. But that's why I listen to both and try and break it down. It'll be Salon believes that Carista isn't doing her work. And that Carista may or may not actually be gossiping behind Salon's back. And then I would talk to Carista and people who Carista's gossiping to and be like, hey, was this actually happening? And then I might be like, oh yeah, Carista said a little bit, but not as much as you're talking about. And I'd be like, well, then you both are probably wrong. It's probably in between. Probably insulted Salon about a couple things, but was a little more aggressive than what Carista says, but a little less rude than Salon says. It kind of is confusing, but I try and break it down to a simplistic form that I try and break it down to facts in a way. And then I'm like, okay, well, you know, this is the solution. Salon, Carista, you know, you obviously both dislike each other because you're lying about things and you're gossiping behind each other's backs, and you just, like, in the first place, why are you doing that? And in the second place, that just, like, I'm trying to think of how you'd fix that situation, and I'm also trying to figure out how I want to do this tower correctly. I want to make that a farm. I could then attach, but I want to make a way out here. So I might push this back. Hey, chicken. Yeah, let's push it out one. I think that's what I want to do. And it's like, both of them aren't going to want to hear that I'm saying they're both wrong. But I'd be like, look, like, you both are. One's saying that they didn't say all this, or they said little about the other person, and is doing all the work, and the other one's saying they're doing none of the work, and they're talking a bunch of stuff behind their back. And, like, I'd be like, look, you both need to work this out, because this is causing problems, and it shouldn't be a problem. In a way. Oh my god, I had the stream muted this whole time. Oh no. It's okay, I was rambling about random stuff that doesn't matter. I was wondering where I could hear. When I try to critique people, I start with a compliment, then go into the criticism, then go back to compliment. It helps people know that I'm not mean to be rude. But that's one of the problems, is I don't do that. I feel bad because this is a wonderful, but I'm so tired. Hey, if you need to go, you need to go. Like, if you need to sleep, go for it. You can always listen to this later, to be honest. Um, do I want to use that? Yeah, I think because I'll use oak for the walls. What do I want to use for the roof? That's a good question. Listen to something so I can sleep. Bye, Sparky. I'll try my best. I honestly don't know how long the stream's gonna be, but how long is it? An hour 15 almost? Eh, I'll keep going. I still want to chat about things. I have barely gotten into my present day and the future of what I wanted to talk about, which is fine. I wanted to catch up with you guys was one of my major points I wanted to do. Because I missed you guys, and honestly, being able to chat like this is way easier than chatting via, text or jumping into voice chats over the course of several days. Let's jump onto a light subject for a bit, though. My favorite... How did I run out of so much cobble? Dang. My favorite, oh, there it is. Favorite bakery. So with cake, chocolate pudding and Oreo, crumbled Oreo is really good. Like the cookie part. And it might be, Quincy, it might be. Maybe. But crumbled Oreo or crumbled Oreo cookie, so chocolate cookie crumble basically, with chocolate pudding's really good. I love that. That is one of my favorite desserts. Like if you really want to get to me, that's how you get to me. If you feel you're, up to the challenge, forget exactly. I think it's like Oreo pudding and Oreo crumbs is also really good. I believe that's called Oreo cake, but it's still like amazing. Brownie wise, I just like normal chocolate brownies. I don't like adding anything to brownies. I feel it kind of ruins it. Like not fully, but it's just like there's something about it. It's just like a lot of people like fudge brownies, and I'm like, but that's just too much chocolate, you know? Oh no. We're gonna do a quick test. And that would probably be like there, to there, to there. Okay, no, one out. I actually gotta go to sleep early tonight, so I'm gonna have to go too soon. That is fine. I don't want you guys staying up any later than you want. Okay, yeah, no, I can work with that. This is going to be a bit of an odd build, but I think it's one of those that I'll kind of slowly get onto. For now, we'll just stick like that. Cookie-wise, peanut butter cookie is my favorite. Was there anything else? Please can't do math. I want to see cake, cookies, brownies. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add on to that. I think that's about it, bakery-wise. I mean, donuts are pretty good, too. I won't lie. Am I gonna have a corner on them? I don't really think I will. We'll see. We'll see how that works. what's the next thing I want to chat to before I, go off topic talking about something else? So my present situation, like I said, I'm gonna have basically a lot more time. And a lot of it I do want to spend towards YouTube, both in the sense of just trying to make my channel better. Like, I want to learn a bit. I want to have more practice with editing to make better quality videos, and I want to record more and actually post more often. Now, I know I won't get great because I don't intend to. I do like the idea that it's still something simple. It's still my hobby. I've enjoyed vibing you for a while, but I have to go to bed. It's been nice. Oh, well, thank you for tagging along. I'm glad you can make at least a little bit, Quincy. Or I guess it was probably like half an hour, but still. Flamin', are you just gonna stay with me for like the end of the stream? I just haven't. I meant to say, have a wonderful night, Quincy, and I'll have to text you guys that later too, because that's what I mean to say, but I'm all over the place right now, and it's not working out. Especially when I don't have to talk. Well, see ya. Yeah, I rant a lot. Sometimes I think a little too much for my own good. And yes, if you're curious, I am building on a diagonal. Where was I? So the current state of my situation, I should be able to. Well, I do have other things I want to get done, and maybe I might bring YouTube into it. Like drawing is one of the things I want to work on. I want to get better at drawing, especially because it would be nice to have some of my own art around the channel. Like, for instance, when I have a stream and I want to say, starting soon, that's what I can do. I can throw up a piece of art of me, of something I drew saying starting soon. I think would be pretty cool. That's just a thought. It doesn't really have to happen, but it's a thought. I need to make new maps. My crafting table, yeah, it's inside. Perfect. We're gonna have this door like that. But I should hopefully, in gist of my rambling, I should be able to post more videos and hopefully better quality videos soon. Is my goal. Do I want to make it just the corner? Yeah, I don't see why not, because the roof's gonna connect up anyways. But I do look forward to all that and trying to learn how to do better content and such, so that both I enjoy listening to it, because I'll be honest, I do like listening to my own videos sometimes. I mean, I don't really do, the only times I do it is when I'm editing, but it's still something nice. It's not about me talking. I guess it's because I know the jokes and such. It's pretty funny. Like some of the stupid jokes I make. Alright, yeah, I need more oak. So, and I still want YouTube to be my hobby. I don't want it to be a dedicated job, per se. Or a dedicated hassle, you could say. Because, in all reality, I do have a job and I have a life. And I would like to continue enjoying things, having good times in the time that I'm not recording for YouTube. Because the last couple times that I've accidentally made YouTube more of like a job, I ended up getting burnt out and never posting videos, never playing games, never recording at all. Just ended up working. So the idea is just to work on stuff, which kind of brings me into the future and my plans on that. Okay, I thought X was shift or was crouch for a second. I was like, that's a bit weird because I thought shift was. Oh, excuse me. The future. So I'm probably at tops only gonna have about 2 months of this new way of me. Mainly starting next week. So I have 2 weeks or up to 2 months to kind of almost get my life in order in a way. To put simply, to figure things out, to get a schedule. Well, probably to get a schedule. I'm gonna try it because I think as much as I hate schedules, it will help, I feel, with making YouTube videos all the time. Because I'll be like, I could be like, okay, yeah, I get home from work, and then, you know, I just record videos for a bit tonight, you know. Like, I'll set time aside. I'll be like, okay, you have till midnight to do whatever, and then you go to bed, and you wake up at 6. You have a bit of time, probably before any shift, to do whatever, and then you get ready for your shift, you go to work, you come back, you have till 12, and so on and so forth. And one of my biggest problems with schedules is because once you get into that mindset, it does get very, for me, it gets very, part of me wants to say dark, but dark doesn't fit. It gets very lifeless and almost depressing. Because I feel I'm doing the same things, but nothing really changes. And that's part of the reason why I started living without a schedule for a while. Like, once halfway through junior year, because then COVID struck struck hard, I should say. And yeah, I couldn't go back to school, and we did online school. And that's when I started caring less about school, which was not a good thing. Don't get me wrong. But I did start to enjoy life a bit more because it was more what I wanted, and it was more free and open and not restricted to wake up, you know, get ready for school, go to school, do classes, do work, come home, play games, go to bed, wake up, and rinse and repeat. I don't like that. Which I know is kind of how I described my life, or what I'm trying to aim for as a schedule, but I'm gonna try and be able to mix it up a bit, you know, maybe do streams and such, and that's why I also want to, that nice Minecraft music, that's partially why I want to, not enforce, but encourage this new lifestyle of trying to do YouTube more, because I think that's the change I need on a day-to-day basis. Talking to you guys and conversing and all this, and having random streams well, not random streams, but because I like to also make that a scheduled thing so people aren't like, oh my god. I mean, yeah, sure, the random stream might happen. I might be like, well, I can't make a video in the time I have, so let's just do a stream. But having a more steady schedule so people can rely on it, I think would be nice. Man, I hope people listen to this less because I want the watch time and such, and more because I feel it would be a nice info update for people to understand. Like, I almost want to link this. There's so much nonsense that they might have to listen to that I don't want them to have to listen to. I just feel it's a good thing to listen to in case it's kind of like a Q&A. And then people asking after the Q&A is posted is like, hey, what about this, this, and this? And you're like, that was answered in the Q&A if you actually watched it, and you just link it. But I would like to make, I think YouTube will make a wonderful addition to a schedule that will add just that bit of unpredictability because of all the comments and all just the different reactions I get to things I do from you guys. I think it'll be good enough to break that lifeless sense, so to say. We're gonna, well, I'm only here. Well, still, I'm gonna talk to you as a whole, like a group of people. Partially because, you know, people might watch afterwards, and partially, hey look, my door is always open. You know, if you ever need to talk. Joke. I try to have it always open for people if they want to talk. But in case people watch this after the stream is live, then, you know, people might, I think it's nice just to refer to them as multiple. Talked about the lifeless schedule, which wasn't even planned. That was just spur of the moment. That's what I love, is I can do spur of the moment things like that. What's where are my ladders? Did I bank my ladders? I may have banked my ladders. That's not good. I like using ladders a lot. Hey, ladders, I go up and I go down. Oh no, am I just missing my ladders? I thought I had some. I thought I used it on an oak tree. I thought I used like 2. Ladders really help when cutting down an oak tree. One of them. Where was I? I guess the last thing I really wanted to mention, so I've talked about the schedule, I've talked about how this isn't going to be forever. Shoot, I feel like there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. As for the future, that is. I don't really know. Talked about my channel. Yeah, I think I want to say that's it. I know I'm forgetting something, and it kills me because I don't want to forget something because I'm not gonna make like, well, I might make a Q&A, but I don't think I will. I just don't plan to right now. I just think I might. Well, shoot. Let me quickly check my notes and see if I have any. Hi, you. Okay. Did I say anything here? I don't. I feel like it's not really that important. I feel like having this catch-up video or catch-up stream was more of the important thing to do. But yeah, so this condition might not always stay. I'm going to try, though, and make, like, weekly uploads, even if I do work back to my crazy schedule. I still want to be able to post a weekly upload. I feel like that's the least I can do for you guys. Because, in all honesty, like, the joy that I get from just, like, having people watch my videos or listen to me ramble or just talk to me is so immense that I just feel so bad. Hey, here are my letters. I just, like, I feel like it's at least the least I can do. I know, I feel I should be doing a lot more, but it's just, like, all the stuff that you guys, I'm trying to figure out how to put this correctly. And I feel like I might be sounding like I'm about to cry soon. I'm not going to. That's not happening. I ain't allowing it. People say I need to be more in touch with my emotions. was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like it's just the least I can do. I want to do tons more, but like, I know I'll overwork myself, and it won't end well that case in that way. But just the matter is, you guys. Let's not plant you so close, just because I don't want your saplings falling off. Go back down. I haven't thought of a way I want to get up and down yet. But but I mean, you're probably sitting in there like, come on, can you finish your sentence? Like, what is it gonna take? Why are you taking so long? But just the way you guys make me feel, the happiness I get from creating random videos and then seeing you guys comment on it. It's not something I expected, to say the least. It makes me really happy, and like, I for the longest time was like, yeah, I'm you know, I'm not gonna get that many views and such. Or like, it's gonna take me years and years. And then like when I do, it's gonna feel good. I'm gonna feel happy, you know? It's not something you expect, and I feel like there's a lot of videos out there that explain how I'm feeling right now. In the same way, it's not how you expect to feel. Like, you expect to be happy and such, and you are, but it's in such a way that you've never felt before. Like, I guess it's probably, I feel like almost accomplished. I feel proud of myself for being able to do something like this and have people enjoy it. Have people enjoy something I'm really passionate about, because if I had to be honest, there's probably not a lot out there that I have done that I'm happy about, or that I was passionate about, that gets a lot of praise. And so just hearing you guys, like, just reading all the random, I never would have thought I would get one, so. And yet here you are with 49, but I'm pretty sure it might have, yeah, I was about to say, it probably has more, 52 now. I'm not surprised. I feel like you should have more, but, you know, that's just my opinion. It's just, it's amazing just to see that. Like, I've had times where I've sat back and I'm like, well, when I was younger, I was like, man, I really want to make YouTube my job. You know how fun that looks and all that? Being able to wake up and make videos, even when I'm sick, make videos, and still be able to, like, not overwork myself and all. It seems great. And here I am now. Yeah, sure, I'm not able to make videos for a living, but I don't care. I get so much enjoyment out of every video that's enough payment. What it feels because it's only 2 here. Let me think about this. To be honest, a wall might pop up around here. Guys, this kind of bothers me, but I kind of just want to break up the flatness a bit. Just a bit. It's not great, but it'll certainly break up this non. There you go. But yeah, all the happiness I get from it is more than enough payment to not even, like, really care that I can't have it as my job. Like, I'm trying to think of how to express the joy I get from reading the comments whenever I'm, like, at work, or whenever I'm going home, or like when I'm just hanging out, like seeing those videos is or seeing those comments and the likes and all that is just, it's very encouraging. Like I don't have Minecraft, but I'm building a castle too. Well, I don't know what you're building a castle in, but I bet it probably looks really cool. Unlike me, I'm not even like, I'm partially done with the first tower for now. I really should finish that. I like to think that, like, and this is more in roleplay sense, it's like one of the first things you'd probably do is make sure you have a comfortable living quarters. Not, it's hard to describe, but like trying to play as what your character is. So in this case, or playing as someone who's living in that place. Anyway, so this case, you know, I might be a knight, but that's not really important. I'm living in this tower, which actually could turn into a windmill, who knows? But I'm living in a tower, and, or as of right now, I'm living in a tower. And of course, you know, I don't want to get sick. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do a wraparound for now. And I also want to make a second level because the roof's gonna pop up here. But in this case, it's like I'm living in this tower. One of the first things I want to do is make sure it's protected from the elements because I don't want to get sick from, you know, being cold every single night. And then your next thing might be like, oh, well, you know, up here, I mean, in the forest it's different. And the plains is also different. But like if you're in a taiga, it'd be like one of the first things you would want to make sure is that you have proper warmth coming from someplace. So you might build a fireplace, which is actually something I want to build in that. Which might be what that side turns into, is just a little chimney. Or the back. Problem is, I don't really want to keep using a bunch of cobble. I might use andesite. Andesite's actually not a bad idea. But what if I use andesite for my castle or my tower right now instead? It's so tiny. Oh my god. I want to build that up so much taller right now, but I don't also want to continue building it. As of right now. Kind of like how quaint this is. I do also want to, I was talking earlier, I wanted to build like a bunk bed or build a chest under my bed. Really cool, like. Because I used to do that when I was a wee little lad. I just liked doing it. How do I have 12 eggs already? Dang. I think I really covered most of what I wanted to cover. I mean, I could keep talking about how happy this hobby makes me, but like I don't think everyone wants to hear that. I feel just to add on, just to like the cherry on top to explain it. This job or this hobby, maybe make a color variant. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe, oh, like I want to say andesite to cobblestone to stone bricks, and it might actually be better if it was cobblestone to andesite to stone bricks, or andesite to stone bricks, just as like a more rough to smooth, and like better built, as in like weather's been tearing down on the bricks and making it all rough, and then the cobble just being like stones that have fallen around, kind of like this, keeping it kind of like that, just more down. Because I do also plan on turning this into like an actual steep wall. I don't know what I'm really going to do about this. I might thicken the river out, which would help. See, I get off topic too easily, but to try and express the happiness I get from this is that kind of happiness. Excuse me. it's it's the happiness you get with, like, that you can't control. Like, that's hard to explain, and I know for the longest time I hadn't felt it before, or like, I guess as good as I felt it here. Is there a horse nearby? Oh, well, oh wow, there is. Okay, well, I will get you eventually. But yeah, it's like, I don't think there's any other way I can describe it other than that. It's just that perfect, like, you're satisfied, you're happy, everything's perfect, like nothing can go wrong kind of feeling. It's weird. Dang, that's really hard to describe, actually. But yeah, it's just that, like, uncontrolled. Where are you? Now. It's that uncontrolled happiness that's just what I enjoy about this. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, this is really loud. Can you not? Hey, zombie. But it's I hate it because it's uncontrollable, and I do like to have a lot of things in control. I do have that problem in life. I don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things I will let just go and enjoy as is, but it's one of those things that I haven't gotten out of that habit yet, and it's really good to have that just spur of happiness that, like, you don't expect to have. I think it's one of the parts that makes that happen is you don't expect to feel that. You know, all randomly I'll be like, I'll get a notification that so and so has commented on my video, and I'm immediately filled with a beaming happiness, and like, oh my god, someone actually watched it, or someone said hi, and then I'll read whatever it is. It's just that good feeling. Sorry, Doc, I kind of ignored your message. Ignored wouldn't be the correct term. I acknowledged your message. I didn't respond. I wanted to finish that up before I got distracted. But, Doc, it's good to see you. I'm doing pretty well. I'm rambling on. That's what this whole stream's been for and been about, is just me rambling on. Now I'm just rambling on to why I love what I do, even though I don't do much of it, and why I want to try and continue doing it, because it is one of those things that brings that lasting happiness that I think I need a little more of in life. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I really need it, but I desire to have it, and I don't try to let myself have a lot of things in that sense, because I just feel it's unnecessary, and then, like, you're dependent on it, and it just doesn't work out. Can I make... Is this a thing? Do I? Yeah. I need one. What was I saying? Back to your rambling. Well, you came to the right place. I'm not entirely sure how long I'll stream. I mean, we're already almost at 2 hours. Everyone left like half an hour ago. Except Flamin. Flamin's dedicated. I don't mind if you leave or stay, but I'll probably go on for at least another half hour or so. Really, I'm just here to play some Minecraft and ramble on about either questions people have, if I need to give advice, or anything else. It's been just a good time. I would... Now, as much as I don't want to self-promote, I would highly recommend listening to the first part of it as well. I don't want to promote it. Oh no, my double bed's not going to fit in here. Maybe I can make bunk beds. I don't know. We'll think. Because I usually don't build for double beds, but I want to make double beds because those sheep gave me enough wool to make double beds. But maybe I'll just keep one of these beds around as like a sleeping bag. Oh no, what's that face for, Flayman? Did I say something wrong? I apologize if I did. I didn't mean to. But yeah, it's basically just been me rambling. And now, as of like the last 10, probably 20 minutes, was me rambling about how much I enjoy this job and all, or this hobby. It'd be, I would love to have it become a job eventually, but at the same time, I don't, because taxes are a thing, and I know they're a real pain in the butt, and I don't want to deal with taxes. I think I want an andesite roof. I think for now I want an andesite roof. But that really... So I don't like building with stone bricks often. You put half your body on on the bottom bed and the rest on top. Yep. So this is gonna eventually be built up higher and such. I mean to write. I was like, a happy face? I hope it means a happy face. If it doesn't mean a happy face, then that's sad. Sorry, I couldn't find the right face. That's fine. As long as it's a happy face. If I bothered you in some way, I'm sorry. But, so this is cobble, and yes, I do intend to eventually replace it. Stone is an idea. I forgot that stone. I could do andesite stone to stone bricks. Problem is, I don't like building with stone bricks all that much. Like, I've seen it really good as an accent in a roof. But otherwise, I don't really like building with it. And I feel a lot of people, when they build castles and such, they build it out of stone brick, and it just doesn't look good. Like, when I think of a castle, I do think about stones just being put together, not in a brick fashion. Just however you can, like cobblestone. But cobblestone also makes good looks for a ruin of said castle. Like, it's just coming apart in stones. All the bricks are breaking down and are being weathered down to just rubble. And I kind of want to make a andesite roof. The problem is, and I've started doing this more often, is if I pick... So, I try and envelop myself in the world a bit more, like oak. Oak is abundant here, so of course they're probably going to build out of oak often. And since I've chosen oak to be kind of like the main beams, that's why there's a beam in the roof that's made of oak wood. And then, what's it called? Stripped oak, which could be referred to as some other type of wood, like, we could say like smooth oak or I think there's a tree called like dogwood. It is like, they use this more for walls, and they use, I don't know what a good different term for spruce wood would be. Strict spruce. But basically smooth spruce, I'll call it, is good for flooring. And it's not very abundant here, and that's why it's usually the bottom floor. It's like, it's a good floor, but it's also not a very good, like, we don't have an abundance of it. So you might see when buildings have a second floor, it might be made out of oak planks. And that's kind of how actually, it'd probably be spruce planks, to be honest. Because I like matching the woods closer. But that's kind of how my thought process goes nowadays. So in this case, if, andesite, stones are a bit different because stones generate all across the world. I would like to say keep, if andesites are the roof of this, it'll be the roof of every other house and building for the most part. I mean, there are a few exceptions. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to eventually have this built. I almost want to make it out of cobblestone, but I kind of want to make the walls out of cobblestone, and I don't want this to be also made out of cobblestone. I feel like that's too much cobble. And I want to make the roof out of andesite, but I also don't know if it'll look that good buy the cobblestone, and I don't know if it'll look that good if we have andesite as like the bottom layer of the walls and towers, like a foundation almost. Like I wouldn't want to use the foundation as a roof. It just doesn't work. It's kind of hard to describe. Lava? Yeah, I think lava, you know. Doc, thanks for the good advice. That's what I really needed. Let me just go grab, you know, 30 buckets of that. Have a nice lava roof. Maybe I should make a lava moat just for, like, the Minecraft style of a moat. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I build the walls. And the walls be coming around here. And you could have, like, a tower right here. And then it, like, drops down. And then the wall, that'll probably be, like, 5 blocks tall. The top of it will start, you know, on this layer. And it'll wrap around here. Up to another tower that will extend up really high to match up with the other heights. And that's how I could connect this area to the rest of the kingdom. Or the rest of the keep. This actually isn't a keep. It would be a castle in that case. Chicken, what do you think? Should I do a cobble roof or an andesite roof? Cobble actually wouldn't be a bad one to start with for now, just to see. And a few hundred iron golems. Gotta love that. Fort of Sweet Night. And I don't think I didn't see your message, Flyman. I did see about the wood pillars. I just, like, I want to use wood pillars, but, like, for a tower, I wouldn't want to use wood pillars on the outside, per se. Because I don't want it to seem like I don't want this to be flammable. I want it to be impenetrable in a way. I really do think in most cases, if I was just building a cabin, andesite would look really good. I'll make a texture to make them look like knights. If you do, I would love to use that and throw that into this world. I think that'd be awesome. I think that's another thing, is like not only inviting people to play every once in a while, but doing special things like that, I think would be cool. Because I don't want to make this just this one-shot thing. I want to make it we play and make this like a normal thing. Like maybe this is my weekly thing. I just hop on, I either record it or I stream it, and we hang out and we talk about things, and I get some stuff done, but nothing, like I don't plan to kill the Ender Dragon on the 3rd live stream / episode. I just want to chill. I want to hang out. I want to do stuff and chat with you guys, which probably makes this better as a live stream. Maybe I should live stream more often. I did think about doing that originally, but then of course I got sick and work and all that. I think I'm going to start with a cobble roof, because eventually I want to turn that to andesite, the bottom. I don't know how high I want to do with andesite. Maybe andesite could be a foundation? I know I said that earlier, but a different foundation. I finished 2 tall towers. It's a good start. Sir? Are you down there? But, like, anything below this line could be andesite. And then, like, of course, some copper rubble. And then everything above it. That way you don't have this distinction where it does that, which I don't also like this either. It just looks horrendous. So maybe actually we do it now. I think part of the reason why it does look horrendous is it's not sticking out, and this is just flat. That's part of the reason I feel. But I think andesite might make a good foundation. I just know it also makes a really good... Like, it makes a really good roof. When I had a family server, it was... When I made a bakery, and it was a perfect... Like, I used that and mixed a bit of cobble in for a little bit of a rundown look. I'm thinking about it. I did not mean to break that other week. I'm sorry, Pete. Thinking about it, we could use smooth andesite and normal andesite. Normal andesite can be for terraforming, because I do terraform quite a bit. I'm just wondering, because it doesn't, the lines don't make it look good. What do you have this out? Oh, small drip leaf. I love how on Hermitcraft, it took them forever to get drip leaf. And the first traveling merchant I find gives it. I actually have a different idea. A much different idea. But I need to get back up here. And Doc, I think that's a great idea. Problem is, I don't want to rant and bore everyone and make horrible times. And I also sometimes just, I don't know. I think streaming's the way I do need to go. Because if I were to stream, I feel you guys would get a lot more content out of me a lot quicker. Because I don't have to edit it and such. But I do think I would also I do like videos. I do like making videos. And being able to have that sense of a backlog in case I ever use it. And have like that schedule. Well, I guess the stream could do schedule. But I also, I don't plan on using... Come here, buddies. No. No, come on. No, no, please don't shoot each other. I think it's fine. Oh, hey, Kiwi. I didn't expect you to be back. But yeah, I think I should stream more. I think I would get a... Because I do like that user interaction. But at the same time, I'm like... I would be streaming on... whatchamacallit. I'd be streaming on YouTube a lot, and I know YouTube's not a great streaming site, but I just... YouTube is my go-to. I don't like Twitch all that much. I don't have anything against it. It's just not my thing. The real question is, when am I gonna allow donations? Because I don't think I ever will. Or at least not for a long, long, long time. Because I don't want you guys donating to me until there's a bunch of you, and maybe I take your donations and turn it into funding for future videos and such. If I do something stupid, or if there's a game that people want to see. Kiwi puts a chicken wing in. How dare you, Doc? Kiwi may be a chicken. That doesn't mean you can eat her. I know, llamas. You're not going to be happy with me. This is probably going to cause some problems. Yeah, I wonder if well, I'm going to wait to do it. We're going to pull a scar and use this as scaffolding. Right, you don't have a donation link. Nope. And I don't think I will be getting one anytime soon. I think it would go there. Something like that. I'm just debating how I want to do this. Yeah, I think it would actually go right here. I have slightly considered getting a Patreon. I'm not gonna lie. Give donation link. Nope. It's people like you being the reason why I won't get a donation thing for a little while, Zoc. I don't want you wasting your money on me. But I have thought about getting a Patreon just because And Perp was the one who came up with this idea, because I host servers a lot. Like, I just think I know some people like to. Shoot. There was actually a problem I was thinking might run into, and I don't know if we'll run into it if I use slabs. But I sure hope not. Ow. I knew something was up. That was too far. Now, no torches. No random torch spam. There we go. And I might actually do... Ow! Ow! No, that's not actually... Look, guys. Guys. There we go. Guys, come on. Where was I? Yes, Patreon. Doing... I think this is what the one I want to get rid of. I think. Yeah, because I don't see that other one. But doing a... that's not correct. Oh, that's because that's not correct. Doing a Patreon so I can... people who really want to donate to the servers I host can. Because, like I said, Perp came up with the idea, since I host servers, might as well kind of have people help fund them, even though I don't want people to feel obligated to fund them, because I even if I do have a Patreon, I will still see it as, like, I will still work it out in my mind as, hey, I'm choosing to spend so much money on this. Like, I'm not going to rely on you guys. Because, like, what if, for instance, you guys decide, you know, I'm not a big fan of Dine anymore, and then stop sending money. Or maybe you fall on rough times, which is completely fair. That happens sometimes. I've actually thought about maybe dropping a couple Patreon, well, I'm only Patreon to one person, but maybe lowering how much I'm donating because of that. I'm like, look, I should be saving up money for things, and I'm doing a pretty poor job at that right now. Because, I mean, like, I could be saving that extra, I think I'm donating $25. I'm like, I could drop it down to 10, save an extra $15 a month that way, but that's just a personal thought. This has gone, like, we had good vibes talking about the channel, to good vibes talking about life, to kind of deep and kind of depressed vibes talking about my life, to then good vibes, to then a bit of deep vibes talking about my life on both of those, and then going back to good vibes about talking about the channel, and now just good vibes overall. I like this. I also did like the deep vibes, but I also don't want to force that on anyone, because I understand. You know, I just like having deep chats, I guess, because it's nice to see, it's nice to hear how other people react to certain things. I'm gonna be back within 30 minutes. Got P test. Go for it. I wish you well on that test. But yeah, I like to hear people's... Why is this wrong? I like to hear how people think about things as well, because I know I don't honestly have the most... I don't have a normal way of thinking, and yes, not everyone thinks the same, blah blah. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is Never mind, we're playing chess now. Well, good luck with chess. You guys... I need you to chill for a bit. Oh, I see. Can you guys get out of the range, because I need you to... Please don't kill each other now. Yeah, I see what you guys are doing. I see your little tootsies. Don't think you can hide. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, well, it was something about earlier, blah, 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 good vibes, bad vibes, or deep vibes. Oh, yeah, because I was talking about how I think differently. And it's not because I believe I'm special or have anything specifically wrong with me. I just know, like, even my brothers say I think differently. And since I think in a very materialistic way a lot of times, I think that's the hardest part about that is if you want to think that way, you have to learn how to stop thinking normally, how everyone does. Because the more you think in that way, just the more it pries you from thinking normally. More of. If you think normally, could you not? I'm making that 3 tall. You guys don't deserve to die. I don't want to kill you and have no use for you either. That sounded like he was behind me. I was like, oh no. Wait. I need to do this on this side to understand that I'm doing it right. So this needs to come out, right? That needs to go up like that. Okay. Right, I think. I hope. Maybe not. But with the materialistic view, like... Because I always wanted to be a psychologist in a way. Not always, but for the longest time I've wanted to be a psychologist. And as a psychologist, having materialistic view is pretty common. Being able to break things down and not let your emotions get in the way. Being a thinker, not a feeler, is as the simple way my brother put it. And I think I delve too deep, and I probably should, but the problem is you need to, because the deeper you go, the more of that you become, so to say. Like, well, if we're gonna call it a thinker, which is just what I'm gonna do, even though that's not exactly. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be up one, right? Yeah, okay. It just something doesn't seem right about this. I think it's just because it sticks out. But if you are planning on being... Well, why is this like this, though? That's probably why I'm getting it wrong, but it has to be one back because of that. I don't know if that's necessarily true, though. Because over here, I play it off as if it's a corner, even though there really isn't one. Thoughts. But I'm just gonna term it as being a thinker, of having a materialistic view. The more you want to become a thinker, the more you have to give up being a normal human, to put simply, or to be a feeler. You have to be less of a feeler to be more of a thinker, and the more you do that, the better. If you're wanting to become a thinker, that is. If you want to become a feeler, or if you want to balance both, I mean, that's hard to do. My towers look like, hate this end of the world. Hey, I had that happen once, and my brothers made fun of me for it. I'm like, look, I don't care what you think they look like. I like them. I mean, I wasn't like the most proud of them, but I was happy with what it was. Where was I? Yes. It's hard to have a balance in between the two, because if, like, the less you are a Could I? Yeah, I'm really just going mining for stone, to be honest. I don't think I need to worry about much more. Let's do that. Take that down. Do that. Let's make a shield after all. Um. Do 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 do. Pink. Pink. Let's dump half of my wood in there because I don't really need it on hand. I don't need that on hand. There might be useful, but I don't think I'll need it. And actually, I'm gonna quickly wrap up the topic and then use the lecture and get backwards. We'll take a 5 minute more of. But yes, the more you become a feeler, the more your mind subconsciously becomes corrupted. If you're looking from a thinker standpoint, like it's hard to say, but there, it's really hard to describe all of it. But to put simply, the human mind is so dang interesting, which is why for the longest time I've tried to study it and understand it, and both from my end and from other people's ends. And I didn't get to do sociology all that much, to be honest, because I never really had people to do it with. I always felt that it was weird whenever I talked about it, and I felt people didn't really care and want to listen. And I also didn't really have many friends that I hung out with. In a sense, I hung out with friends to have good times, not to really get deep down into stuff. And being able to have that, or being able to like talk with you guys in a similar fashion of what I wanted is very nice because it allows me to talk about this and delve into a sociology aspect and a psychology aspect, which are both things I'm very passionate about. To be honest, like, yeah, I'm not always going to be right, and I know that because I'm going to be human and we make mistakes. And one of the other problems, can you do a stream where you play different games with viewers? I will try, but the problem with that is I'm going to try and get better internet first. Because, or at least for games like the last time we played Murder Trivia Party, it was so, the backlog causes so much problem. But yes, I will try. I will not lie. I do like having these streams just doing my own thing in a way. I get very I like being isolated, but I also think it would be fun to do a stream maybe with people, but have people like in a Discord call with me and stream. Kind of like how Sparky does sometimes. That way the people who are playing with me we're all chatting together real time. And the people in the audience can just watch and comment, and we can respond to it as it comes up. I think it might be a better way of doing it. I'm gonna take a quick 5. This is where I need that artwork that I want to make. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but being like, yeah, I'll be back in 5. But I'm gonna take a small break. This is your hydration break. This is, yeah, it's a little over 2 hours and 15 minutes. This is your hydration break. If you don't want to hydrate, I don't care. Go hydrate. This is also your point where you need to get up, stretch your legs a bit. This is a stretching break as well. Go get that blood pumping in your legs, as my dad used to say. So, this is that point. You better have done both of those by the time I come back. And we'll figure out where we're going from this. Alright. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. I mean that's understandable, Flamin. If you don't want to share your voice, that's respectable. I I could be paranoid, so I mean that really helps me understand that if you don't want to share a voice, um, that it's I don't know. For me, it was a bit different. I'm like I'll share my voice probably because I hated trying to talk or trying to text all the time because I talk a lot and it's problematic. So it's just easier if I just you know use a mic and talk. Um, I actually wanted to switch it up, so I've decided I'm probably gonna go for about an hour more, anywhere from half an hour to an hour more. Except I wanted to switch it up from Minecraft. I feel like I had a voice crack. From Minecraft to a different game, just for a little bit more diversity, because well, I think it would be a little more entertaining, uh, especially on my part, because Minecraft's great and all. Don't get me wrong. But while I want something to focus on right now, I want an objective. I don't want to be like, oh, well, I need more cobblestone to finish the roof. It's like, I want to be like, okay, I need to get to the end of the level. So, and I think this will be more funny. And the reason, I mean, I'll show why. Well, you'll see why. So, yes, you're going to see the Minecraft screen for a bit. But I'm going to give a fair warning. If you don't like zombies, I do not recommend you continue watching. I mean, really could listen. But I will be playing Left 4 Dead 2. So if you don't like zombies, that's fine. That's what I'm gonna do though. So I'm giving this fair warning because I don't want anyone to watch something that they don't like. Because I know people who, well, I don't know if I know any people right now, but I know some people might end up getting like nightmares from it or something and hate it. So I'm giving a heads up so that people don't end up doing that. Because I don't want people to end up with nightmares, especially because of this. That's why I'm giving the heads up. This is such a long heads up. Uh, Sorry, I'm also doing something really quickly. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, okay. We'll keep that. We'll take out all this, all this. I gotta make sure that it actually works as well. So if you hear a lot of noises, I'm gonna mute the desktop audio. That way you guys don't hear it. Because it is honestly really loud. And so until I can fix it, I don't want you having to listen to the loud music. Sure, I guess. Take you all out and then go 2, which, yeah, we'll just turn to 1. And then I should be able to just go back here, back here. Oh, this is a bit more work than I thought it would be. I should have had this prep. But then again, I wasn't planning on playing Left 4 Dead. And yes, I cannot see your guys' chats right now. Okay. I'm gonna load it up. Hopefully you won't be able to hear this. If not, it'll be really loud in just a second. Okay. If you could hear that, it should no longer be loud. I will make sure everything's turned down. I usually have to turn everything down because it's just loud. Wait. I have a problem. Huh? Yeah, okay. Options. Audio. This should be fine. I'm gonna stay in the stream, but maybe not watching. That's fine. I don't blame him. I don't blame you if that's because you have other things you want to do, or if that's just because of what I'm gonna be playing. I can understand either way. I should probably save and quit. Flip this screen over. I wanna check something real quick. Yeah, that's what I was about. Does it actually load those though? So that's kind of weird. Okay. Oh no, now the Minecraft music's playing. Because I haven't closed Minecraft yet, because I'm figuring things out. Oh, I just got a really sweet text from someone. Fair warning, everyone who's watched is probably gonna get a text from me. Like, when I said that this hobby gives me uncontrollable happiness, that's oftentimes what I tend to do is be very grateful and send out messages to everyone. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do capture this, and we're gonna go in, and then we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna go in. Oh, way too big, way too big, way too big. But yeah, so you might all get a message. At least if I have you on Discord, I will most likely send you a message saying, "Hey, thanks for coming." And trust me, there's probably gonna be more than that. We'll see how tired I feel. Like, I wish you could turn down. Wait a second, wait a second. Don't be an idiot self. Don't be an idiot self. Bam. Consider turning down video settings. Nah. What is it? I'm scared. Oh, that's fair. Well, luckily you won't. I won't be doing this for long, so it'll be fine. And by that I mean, what I'm saying is you won't be missing out on much. Like I won't be streaming for all that much longer. I think this is what I need is maybe like a night after dark stream or a dark night or something or a channel named that. Just for stuff for people, things that may not be family friendly. Because I understand that entirely. I don't blame you. Can we stop shooting me, guys? Did I turn the cat Uzi off? I think I turned that cat Uzi off. For any of you that were watching, yes, I may have actually hit my teammate. Yeah, no, this could get really loud really quickly. I'm so glad that This is realism, right? I believe it is. Yep, it is, because it's saying that rescue players, which will kill you instantly. That would have been nice to know earlier when I played. Because, yeah, she did kill me instantly. I tried to smack her, and she went, blah, you're dead. And I said, oh, hey, jockey. Oh, shoot. I don't have a melee weapon. 5 people against zombies. There's only 4 of us, you silly goober. Oh, oh God. That's not fair. Oh, no. Ellis, I would run. Ellis. Oh my God. I have the to be continued meme song. If you know what that is, I have that. It makes for very funny deaths, so I'm not gonna. Let's bust out of here. We don't have Really? Already? What the what am I supposed to do? You son of a biscuit. What? No. Oh, okay, so he's after I think he's after Ellis, that's fine. Oh yeah. I gotta turn this music up because if you've never played Devil May Cry, this is a jam to jam out to. I feel like he's right behind me, and I don't like this thought. Or the fact that I'm getting surrounded right now. Oh, it's because everyone else is already down. That he doesn't give a yeah. Okay, so this isn't all right. Let's give this another round. I swear I'm not usually this bad. I'm gonna be honest. The main reason why I am, the 2 reasons, is because I don't have my melee weapon, and I also have not been this unlucky with spawns to have a tank right off the bat twice in a row. Then again, the other time that I did bad was when I had a witch block the one area I had to get. We're not going in there. No, that's... Oh my God. Who knew realism could be so hard? Yeah, I swear, if I had a melee weapon, this would be a bit easier. There's a smoker somewhere. I got it, don't worry. No! There is the kitty gun! I heard someone reload with the kitty gun. Okay, miss? Miss? No. You son of a gun. Guys, I'm scared. I don't know where the witch is. Oh God. Hey, I heard the cat again. Does the witch just die? Oh god. We waited too long, guys. We waited too long. Really, guys? You can't protect... Look, I had one exit. All you had to do was protect the other exit. You guys suck at your job. I'm about to read chat because this is... Okay, let's go. Kill it. I probably should have said there's as far as I know, there's a considerable amount of cussing in this game. And not my cussing, so I probably should have mentioned that. I apologize for all who have to hear it. I have it pretty quiet though, so I have it quiet for my ears, and then that's even quieter for you guys. In fact, you guys probably can't hear it at all, which I apologize. I just don't want to lose my ears in between the sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly reach out. I'm interested. Just count YouTube subs. That's what I do. Wait. Scared. I just lost chest. Whoa, what happened to MC? It has RTX on its night, and zombies are really. Listen to K-pop while you kill zombies. It's always better than when you listen to K-pop. Cannot freaking sleep. I've been trying since I left. Sparky, are you still here? Oh, bye, Kiwi. I didn't even think you were still here. I'm sorry. Oh, I see what you did there, Flamin'. Just count YouTube subs. That's pretty clever. So this is where the tank was the other time. No, I'm not stupid. Guys, we're gonna have a fun time. There's only 3 of us. Oh, no! Guys, help! Help! I'm being... Oh, thank God. No, God, help! Oh, thank God. Rochelle, I have a newfound respect for you. I think we just need to rush onward because it only gets harder as we stay. Hey, guys. Let me just give you a smack. Hook-a-bonk. Ha-bonk. Ha-bonk. I tell you what, I will play until this chapter is over, which is this level. Well, no, because this is this level and then 2 other levels, which I think I could do in a considerable amount of time. Oh, he's still up there. I thought he died. Cool. Yeah, you guys really, I'd recommend melee weapons. Oh, thanks. You gave me pills. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not really helpful in this at all, but let's go. Ooh, a better shotgun, you say? And a baseball bat. You shouldn't have, but I can't do it because I have this. Oh, this is just so much more fun. Oh God! Oh God! Spitter! Oh God! Oh God! I'm down here now. Say hello to my motion blade. It moves so fast that you can see it in the past, present, and future all at once. A knight's description of a chainsaw. Gotta love it. I'm healing myself. I'm patching. Really? You son of a... That was a good play. That was a really good play on that spitter's part, but really... Oh God! Oh God! Guys, help! Oh, this hurts. Really? Bruh, I just got up. I love how I say bruh. I feel like some people think I'm like part of the hood or something because I say it so often, but I say it as a joke most of the time. I don't think it's funny if someone thought it was. No witch up here? No witch. But does that mean there's going to be a tank? I don't think there is. There's a tank up here. I'm also, I think, screwed. I got good enough running distance, actually. Okay, so we should be able to get new weapons up here. Which is good. I want a melee. But, I mean, I'll take what I can get. No, I really don't think they will, to be honest, coach. Some nice shotguns. Oh my god, guys. Guys, I got the cat gun. I mean, look at all these. These are just too aggressive. Sometimes all you need is a cat gun. The laser sight upgrade. Does my cat now have a laser sight? Oh, shoot. I don't think we should open this, guys. Not yet. If that noise just happened, that means there's a wave coming soon. I don't see anyone, though, so we're just, I guess, going to keep moving. Oh, no. Is it really this part? I'm gonna turn up the sound because I feel you guys can't hear it, and I want you guys to hear as much as I can. That might actually maybe a little bit less than me. Although, what did I miss? Sorry, now I gotta go. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Bye, Kiwi. Bye. Have a good night. Bye, Sparky. Bye, Flamin'. Sparky just got back. I'm gonna play FNF. I'm gonna take sleepy medicine because I can't freaking sleep. There's a baseball bat right next to me. I'm always prepared the fashioниes in the middle of the night. Yo, cat gun. Cat better make the best weapon. If not, I'm assuming. Did I spell that right? I think you did.
And if we get him, you are gonna help us.
Yeah, I never heard that. So essentially, this dude is up there, and he wants us to bring him cola in order to blow up that gas tank. Which is annoyingly enough filled there has an alarm. So we got. I'm glad they highlight this. Guys, you better cover my butt because I'm running. Oh shoot. Oh god. Oh god. No. Take cats. Oh, this is so loud. Oh, Hunter. Don't freaking take the cola. No, Marcus was about to go back up. Go. Go back up. Alright, let's go. Quick, let's go. Shoot, where do I go up? Do I have to go around? I think I have to go around. Ah, fudge. I mean, it would be really good right about now. Oh, guys, I don't think we're gonna make the cats aren't strong enough. Usually, this is actually not that hard. Oh, yeah, we have a charger on our butt. We're screwed. No! Well, I'm gonna stay because I want to hear the 2D continue. Ellis, your best chance is to run, bud. I can't freaking save you from all these. You won't turn around and just smack them off, dude. I'm sorry. Yep, there's the 2 we continued. Dang. Wear face masks at all times. Do not remove. This is like.
I can't believe I'm stranded in Savannah.
I love my cat gun though.
Awesome. Come on, I'll show you the sights on the way to the mall.
See, you
Are you from here?
you could pet the kitty.
That is so depressing. Mister, I don't think I like your attitude.
Whatever.
Tell you what. How long have we been streaming? We'll give it one last shot. Yeah, pretty much. I hear pretty much no sound. Let's see. I hope you can hear it now. If not, here, I'm gonna turn it up a bit more. Problem is I can't see. Maybe I can actually options. Nope, not video. Yeah, no, I can't. Well, run in a window. Oh, this might have just broken the game. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I think you guys can hear that pretty well. I hope so. This time you'll actually be able to hear everything. Now let the game just go back. Okay. No. No, I'm not. I'm not getting rid of my kitty. Just get more. Kitty? No. Just get more ammo for the kitty. Alright, let's get out of here.
Let's go find that mall.
Oh, right at the way you decided to break the news. What wonderful news. Oh god, they are right. Headshots are the way to go.
Reloading. Watch out!
Get headshots or don't think about getting hits at all. I dislike it so much. At least I'm playing. And you probably still do, but you're a little more extended. Just go for the head. Just go for the head. Alright. Just go for that.
We're heading the right way to the mall.
Alright, let's go. Is he still alive?
Look
Watch
out!
out!
Oh,
From the
shoot.
sounds of it, it's about
Hey,
to
I'm
get a
reloading.
whole lot worse.
No.
Grab me a
Give me
Molotov.
back my cat. We might need this. Watch it be a tank, I
Bridge to
swear.
the
If
mall's
it's a
blocked.
tank, you guys are about to hear
We
some
gotta
good
find
music.
another way.
Some good rock music. It's neither. Catch. No, I'm gonna stop that out. Reload real quick.
Reloading.
Yeah, no. Guys, take care of him. Thank you.
Down here.
Can I blow it up, please? Thank you. Oh, come on.
Reloading.
Yes, I'm gonna take that.
Reloading.
Don't ask me why I'm going in. There's not actually a very good reason. Oh, but there's grenade launchers. That day I can't take it. Oh, yeah, I didn't even hear him. Oh shit.
Things spitters.
Apologies for cussing a bit. Or it's making it sound like fun. No, that. Sorry, no friends are allowed at the party right now.
What's
Ew,
with the
we've got to be
suits?
getting close to that mall.
Oh, why hello there, bud.
Boomers.
Oh, thank you,
For
teammate.
obvious reasons.
So that's a boomer, huh? You know it's sad to see an eating disorder get out of control like that?
Aw, Ellis, what the hell, man?
Weapons
knife?
here!
Knife! I'll go with the knife. Why not? Ellis, are you already limping? I'm almost tempted just to carry you, Ellis. Here we go.
Over the dumpster.
Ah, yeah. Devil May Cry music. Let's go. Oh, and that was a perfect time. Jump down right as music critic kicks up. I think I hear a jockey. Hit the man. Yes, you did?
No idea,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I don't think it's friendly.
So that's a tank, huh? Jesus, that thing's huge.
I like how Nick, like, well, that's a tank,
Let's put it behind
as
us.
opposed to, like,
Good, y'all.
no one else knowing what it is. Like, I don't know what that is. Nick's just like, yep, that's just a tank. I'm not stupid, Hunter. What? You can jump that high?
Look out!
That's really actually useful to know whenever I'm gonna play versus with my brothers again. I'm gonna screw them over. I don't know how to play. I've got experience.
What are those guys doing in those suits?
Melee in this is like so overpowered. I just punch, yeah, I just bam. There's a lefty.
There were reports of stuff worse than zombies.
Oh,
They call them
hey
choppers.
there, bud.
So that's a charger, huh? You know what they say about zombies with one big arm?
I really don't know what they say about zombies with one big arm. Ellis, what do they say about zombies? There's a lot of upbeat music. I'm not entirely sure
Got
why.
pills. We can jump down onto this truck.
Well, let's go. I don't see any better time.
Here.
This way they don't become a conflict.
Getting close to that gun store.
Hello, ladies. Weapon of mass destruction. Okay, okay, okay. Everyone, just politely walk around the girl. Fudge.
Holy shit, that thing's biting him.
Everyone, just what the what?
We gotta pull our shit together.
No, no, no. Oh, you were waiting. Okay, so she does run off and disappear. Molotov, Molotov. Okay. Because, like, one time I had her up here, and it's like, there's no way you can get past her without having a fight. Do, 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 do. And here comes a wonderful wave of zombies. Me. Me. Guys, could you block the up, like, staircase? 'Cause, like, I've got this. I've got one of the most overpowered weapons in the entire game. And all it is a knife. Because melee weapons
This here
are OP.
is a lot of guns.
Yeah, this is probably where I'm gonna patch up.
Give me a minute. Gotta
No,
heal.
they don't have a med pack. But we're
First
already,
aid
yeah,
kit
no.
here.
I'm gonna patch up real quick. Because might as well not waste. Med
That's
pack.
what I'm talking about.
I really want my cat to have laser pointer.
Laser
that's the
sights
arrow?
here.
Everyone ready? Yep. I think we are. Yet again, we're stuck with 3 people. Don't worry, I'll check chat here in a second. Once I die, which is probably here for it.
Did God just tell us to take his guns and come upstairs?
Yes, Rochelle. The man just said, take his guns and head upstairs. Can I not jump? Can I really? Okay. Oh, so there's... No, there's no ladder up here. So game plan would probably be throw it up there, and then run up there and grab it. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fudge, I didn't... That's gonna cost me. I already know it. I swear I hear a witch back here.
I got the cola. Let's get back.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Am I?
Didn't anyone tell me shooting these things felt like this?
Use this time to press, use this time to progress. Run, 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 run. 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 Get out of my way, Boomer. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Please. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. Oh, yeah. I'm glad they're actually all targeted on me, to be honest, because my guys can probably not handle it as well as I can. Because they're NPCs, they're not expected. Oh, God. I gotta get to that cola. I've gotta score it up there. Just back off for 5 seconds. If I could get them. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Everyone, forward, onward. There's a charge or someone. Jack can as well. I'm leaving you. I'm sorry. You're a great distraction. I might actually be able to do this. Fudge, 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 fudge. Waste of time. Waste of time. Oh god, deliver the cola, deliver the cola! No, 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 you got it. I have to deliver it like that? Okay, okay. I think I can hold off for long enough. Oh, does the wave end after this? Okay, here. Take your coal.
Thank you, generous strangers. Reloading. Path's clear. Let's get to that mall.
One of you fine gentlemen want to cover me while I...
What's doing that crying?
Reloading.
Is there another witch on this? Yes, I swear. Okay, I do hear a witch. That's why I heard her earlier. It's because she's back here somewhere. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I don't want to know. Oh, there's the witch. Okay. I'm just running for it.
Guess all the people must be inside.
Smush.
Hey, get in here.
I don't know how close they are, but, like, I'm about to leave it behind.
Get in here. Get your asses in here.
Oh, that's...
People, get your asses in here.
That's something to see. Spray out the window and all you see is
Come
blood.
on, people, come on. Get in here. Get your asses in here right now.
Come on, come on. Get in.
Ain't got no time for this shit.
Dude.
Get in here.
Rochelle, this is why no one likes
Almost
you.
didn't make it.
167, yeah. What are some of the other stats? Come on. Most damage to the tank? Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying to run from after knifing the man. Can kill multiple enemies with one shot. Yeah, I was gonna pick up the grenade launcher. That's a point. Most damage to the witch? Yeah, because I was fearful she was gonna rip my face. Most damage with a melee weapon. Let's go. Because I know how to play. Okay. I think that's... What did I miss? Meow, yes, death. That was a message from you before you changed the volume. I hear it fine now. Eat kitty. Kitty cat shoots hearts. Meow. Crunch the cat bones, munch munch, what if night swore? You guys know Squid Game? I do not. Oh, okay. Why are those zombies also marathon runners? So speedy. It's probably not for you. I didn't watch it, but I've heard it's popular. Yeah, I'm going to once again attempt to sleep. Good night. Night. Or I guess nighty night. Sorry for the same pun twice. Good night, night. Um, what was I gonna say? I'll be ending the stream soon. It was 3 hours. It's 1 hour more than last time. It was a blast. I know. I'm sorry, Flandon. I know you don't want me ending the stream too. You could listen to me all day probably. But I've got to sleep, man. I've got to start this schedule and actually have it work. Because like to be honest, I might not actually sleep right now. Because I don't work till 12. I still would like to wake up at a reasonable time, but I might not sleep. By the way, have you thought of making people mods on your streams? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Problem is, I want to mod everyone. But no, there are a couple of people who I might pull out of the bunches. It's been a blast. Like I feel how it went is it went really good right off the bat. Like amazing start. Went really good. Got better. And then it kind of sombered down towards the middle, right around like the 2 hour mark. I'd say probably around the hour and a half to 2 hour mark. It sombered back down a bit, and then went back up to really good. Like this is a really great end to the stream. I've had a blast. I'm just lost for words right now. I do hate to end it, but I also want to do a couple other things before I go to bed. Mainly just watch a couple videos and chat with a couple people, because there are a lot of messages I'm going to be sending out tonight. And I am not that kind of person who just copies and pastes. I will make sure, like, every message is personal in its own way. Or I try to, at least. It's how you know that they're special and they're from me. Is like, if you ask someone else, did Knight send you this? It's like, yeah, he sent this, exactly. And it's like, those don't match up, because I don't do that. That's also kind of how you know that I'm it's not like a someone who's hacked is messaging, or like it's not a link to something. It is because whenever I message stuff, I always try and make it just slightly different every single time, to give that little bit of personal touch, so you know it's specifically me and not a bot or something weird. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Oh, excuse me, thinking about it. I mean, I'll probably see most of you in messages, but tomorrow, for me, so Friday, I will try and stream, because I don't have anything else to do. So I'll try and stream Friday, and we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be a fun time. I don't know what I'll stream. I'll probably do the same thing I did today, and just have a longer stream. Like I might have a more like a 6 hour stream. I might start really early in the morning, and go like I might do like 6 to 6. I know 12-hour stream's a bit crazy right now, and I'd probably have a break in between. So I might do like 6 and then an hour or two break, and then another like 6 hours or 4 hours or so. Just to give me one, something to do for the day. 2, because I enjoy all of you guys' company. And 3, because I want to give both the Eastern, or I want to give people in the United States time to watch. I know, wow, It's hard to say, but I want to give people from different time zones different being able to watch. Like people in Europe wouldn't watch right now because it's 6 in the bleeping morning for them. And like people in the US are probably getting off right now too. So I would like this is the time that I think I'll try and do it is I actually want to try doing European streams and then like US streams. And I feel like Australia is kind of in between. But doing that just so people like doing streams every other day and every other stream we do European and US. That's just a thought. Like I've mentioned this in the previous stream, just as an idea for to make sure both parties get to watch. And then maybe videos. We'll see about videos. I don't think I'm gonna make VODs, to be honest. Like I'll have the stream up. I will try and make sure that it always is recording. Excuse me. And I'm in the southern atmosphere. Yeah. There are all sorts of different places. All people all across the globe. Oh my god, flat earthers are getting together all around the globe. It's one of the best jokes ever. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't even know. Oh yeah, VODs. I will try and always have these streams available, and I will try and sort them in a playlist eventually. But I do not plan on making VODs. And in fact, I might, depending on the game I play, I might end up, I think, I might do different time lengths. And I'm only saying this because I really do enjoy watching hour-long episodes, depending on what it is. Like, hour of Minecraft might be a bit too much for me. So if I play Minecraft, I might only make it half an hour. But like Skyrim or Resident Evil, those are good games to make hour-long episodes because it's such a good game, or like it's such a big game to take on that making like 20-minute episodes, you'll have to do a lot of editing. But I don't want to do editing. And even in Minecraft, I mean, 30 minutes is really about a day and a day, night, and a day. Really, it would be like 3 days because I'd probably sleep most nights. And I don't want to give like exact specifications. It's just something I'm gonna try and aim for. Because I don't want to be that kind of guy who's like every video is 20 minutes exact. I think it just shows a bit more that I'm more human to have it vary. You know, one video might be 28 minutes because I'm a bit sick, and the next video might be 32 minutes because I'm feeling good and I want to make up for the time, or like something happened and it took a bit longer. Anyways, I spent enough time talking. I've kept this stream going for like another 10 minutes because of that. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, or a wonderful evening, a wonderful year, minute, second, whatever it may be. Until next time. Whether it may be stream, messaging, video, voice chat, whatever it may be. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. I love this because I'm also waving even though you can't see me. Bye-bye.